Okay, in this short video, what I'm going to go through right now is something that literally cost me $997 to learn. And actually, it cost me a lot more than that because before I learned how to do this skill, it would cost me $600, $700 every time I wanted to do it. And after I go through this information, it's going to take us less than a couple minutes for you to understand and to do this entire process yourself. I need you to know this is something that I use all the time, and it generates the highest quality of traffic and leads that you possibly can, and it is part of a strategy of traffic generation called newsletter marketing. Well, the biggest question that I get asked when we talk about newsletter marketing is, well, what the heck do I write? How do I put together a newsletter ad that I'm going to put out in a newsletter and generate traffic from? And the answer is incredibly simple. But before I actually learned this answer, I was actually at a seminar that I had to pay a good deal of money, $997 to attend to learn this. Well, I didn't know how to do it myself, so what I would do is I would go to a copywriter and outsource this stuff, and it cost me $500, $600, $700 to have a brand new newsletter ad created for me, when really the answer is incredibly simple, and it's something you're going to be able to do right now. So where we are right now is on one of the landing pages for the funded proposal system that I started with my co-founder, Mr. Michael Anderson, called Power Prospecting System. And so what if you were a member of Power Prospecting System? How would you create a newsletter ad? And this formula will work for anything that you may want to create a newsletter ad that's going to convert at the highest possible rate and turn into tons of traffic for you. How would you create an ad? So we're just going to use this as an example. Very simple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Notepad. Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to highlight this because this is what we're going to use. So no matter what your business is, no matter what the message is, you want to take the headline, just copy and paste it verbatim. And so what we're going to do is pull up Notepad, and we are going to copy and paste this in here. That's going to be part of it. And let's scroll all the way back over. So the first thing you need is what's called a subject line. This is the 2-minute newsletter solo ad formula that we're going through right now. First thing you need is a subject line. What do you put in the subject line? Here, this is exactly what you put in it. How to earn X dollars in Y time free. That's all. That's all your headline ever needs to be. It's as evergreen as it gets. It will always work. People will always open your email if you have a headline like this. It's always curiosity provoking. So you're done with the headline. How do you come up with the X and the Y amounts? Well, whatever business you may be in, you take the testimonials. So what I would do when I first started, one of the big messages for the company I was in was, here's how to earn $4,240 in the next 30 days giving away free information. So how would I translate this into the subject? It would be how to earn $4,240 in 30 days free. That's all you do. That's the headline. That's the subject. What do you do in the body? Here's what you do. Just copy this sentence verbatim. If you're sick and tired of X, Y, Z, not V, Z, then this will be the most important email you ever read. Because, ... You put in the headline like we just copied and pasted here. We're going to clean this up so it looks nice in a second. And you just plop in your headline there. After that, whatever your link is for your opportunity, link right there, and you're done. You can use this for anything you want, whatever business you're promoting. That's literally all you have to do to create a top producing solo ad. And I had no idea how to do it until I went to the seminar. And I'll tell you, since then, I use this all the time. I would probably say about, 10, 20 times a month. and it generates leads like clockwork every single time. So this is something you want to use if you're serious about using newsletter marketing, which it should be, if you're growing your home business on the internet. One thing I want to discuss real quick before we close out here is what is X, Y, and Z? If you're sick and tired of, well, think of major frustrations that your prospects may be having. Living paycheck to paycheck, getting rejected, paying for leads, being confused, not knowing where to start, all these things. You just fill in X, Y, and Z with these frustrations, and you're done. Besides that, it's pretty much copy and paste. So let's go ahead and make this look a little nicer. Let's open up Microsoft Word. And let's see if we can just make this, there we go. There you go. You got a high converting solo ad sitting right in front of you, and if I had just done this, would have taken me less than a minute to do, but because I explained it took a couple minutes more. Take this, use it, and get tons of traffic, tons of leads. And if you want the whole formula to how to get tons of traffic, leads, and have people recruiting in your business at the push of a button, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and you'll find out the rest on my free CD, which you can get at www.recruitlikecrazy.com.